All right, y'all. Welcome back to Yapsession. Here for another episode. Hopefully, y'all enjoy
Indeed. How your week been? First topic.
my week. My week been good. My week been
What-
good. Uh, yeah, been a good week so far.
What's something interesting that's happened this week?
I don't know. Probably,
hmm
yeah. Trying to think of it. What about you? What interesting has happened in your week?
Me personally, this week, hmm, other than the simple fact of just being better than last week, which was pretty redeeming. Interesting. I wouldn't say anything out of the ordinary. It's just everyday stuff type.
Yeah, I
Learn
made
some.
some. Huh?
You made some what?
Go ahead. What you about to say?
I was just saying, you learn some stuff, do some stuff wrong. That's part of life.
Yeah, of course. What I was about to say was I made some oatmeal yesterday. That's interesting. I made some oatmeal yesterday the low and slow way. Have you ever made oatmeal like on the stove?
No, I put boiling water in oatmeal though. That's on the stove. Or I nuke it.
Yeah, I make my oatmeal on the stove. So busted. Like
How you do that?
I'm about to shout my recipe out. I'm about to shout my recipe out right now. And people might roast me for this. But you get your oatmeal and you put it in a bowl. You get brown sugar, mix it in with the oatmeal, put it into the pot of boiling water, let it cook until I like my oatmeal thick. So let it cook until it's like almost kind of thick, and then you put strawberry yogurt in there. I used to put it in there because of the protein, but now I put it in there because of the taste. I put it in there, and then you get peanut butter, a tablespoon or two of peanut butter, and perfect, bro. And you could add fruit to it, bro. Like,
See, I'm not a person to judge, and that's disgusting.
no, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it busts for it hit.
You got so many different flavors in there. I don't see how you hit anything.
Cause it's like the yogurt, mostly the yogurt and the brown sugar. It just all, bro. It's weird, bro. All of it to me, all of it just mixed well. Like it sounds disgusting, but it just all mixed well.
How much water you put in your oatmeal? Because if I put too much water, it's just soup.
It doesn't. It see see this is the good thing about my oatmeal. It could be as watery as you want. Like it can't be way too watery, but if it's a little watery or maybe even moderately watery, you can just slap as much peanut butter as you want in there. And it'll come out thick enough, bro.
It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting, fool. It's actually a blessing, fool. You go try it, bro. You gonna come over here and you gonna try it one day.
Um. Okay. Let's
You ain't gotta eat nothing but a spoonful.
that's genuinely disgusting.
Cause you don't knock it till you try it. Like celery and peanut butter, bro. Nobody eats that, but when it came out, people started eating it. It's like okay, it's alright,
You
and
know,
it's a lot of weird food combinations that people are starting to like, bro.
like what?
Like cheese and hot chips, or I remember it was one thing. It was like something with avocados.
Yeah, I forgot. It was this big trend with avocados, like avocado eating challenge or something.
So yeah, weird food combinations are the thing this generation, bro.
I mean, people been eating terrible cholesterol infested foods like cheese fries and whatever. So
I
I
think
ain't
that I think the only problem with my oatmeal is the sugar and the carbs.
That's a problem.
Sugar is a problem, like too much sugar.
Yeah, too much. How much sugar you put in?
Okay, I mix brown sugar, enough brown sugar in there to taste it, and then like a serving of yogurt. And I think yogurt has a lot of sugar, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how much sugar yogurt has. I haven't even checked it. I've just been looking at the protein.
It depends on what kind of yogurt it is. You said strawberry. Is it Greek? No, just regular.
And strawberry Greek yogurt.
Then you should be all right. Who blowing up your phone?
Bro, too many women, bro. Like I done entered this 304 phase, bro, and it's just like this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using it like this. So I'm really just trying to calm down. So, and then it's business right now, so I can't pick up the phone.
You still talk to that IG model?
Man, I got kind of scared of her. Actually, no. I wasn't scared of her. She was cool. She was very cool. But yeah, we just stopped talking for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. She just stopped texting me. Well, vice versa. Like me, I'm not the type of person to put in a lot of effort. Like if somebody doesn't text me, like me before, I text the person over and over until they respond. But me now it's like if you don't text me, I don't text you. Type.
You're tight. That's how you did your crush. You text him over and
Huh?
over. That's how you did your crush. You texted it over and over.
See, for some reason, I thought since she had such a high snap score, she wasn't seeing my messages. So I kept texting her, thinking she was gonna see at least one of them.
Did she see him? Did she tell you she saw him?
She didn't tell me nothing. She just responded like, "Bro, the only thing she responded with was huh, like HUH." And I was just sad
Damn.
time.
You put
But
in all the effort just to get rubbed off.
huh,
You put in all that effort just to get struck off.
I mean, it was a learning experience. I learned you don't approach girls like that. You don't talk to girls like that. If a girl doesn't respond after two messages at the most, then just leave her be because she's not interested. And then I have this thing like Instagram is okay, but if a person gives me their Snapchat first, I don't know how to feel about it. Like if I were to go up to a girl and be like, "Yo, can I get your number?" and she'd be like, "Uh, nah, but you can get my snap on my you can get my snap." I was like, "No, I'm cool off that one." I just walk away. But if they be like, you can get my Instagram. If you can get my Instagram, I'll be a little skeptical, but I'll take it. But if they say, yeah, if I ask for the number and I don't get the number, I'm not gonna be that tight. But if they give me this snap in replace of just saying like, no, you can't get my number, that's gonna make me feel some type of way. It's like, all right, bro, you trying to be nice right now. You could have just told me no.
It's like the Snapchat. Like you naturally add everybody on there because you want a lot of followers. You want a lot of points, which I don't know why people find validation in having a high staff score. I think it's so stupid. So
Exactly. That's why I don't really I'm not really keen about Instagram too much either. Cause you give someone if someone wants your Instagram, bro. I remember going on Monkey and just getting Instagram after Instagram after Instagram. Bro, I thought I was bagging, fool. I go to I go to texting them, bro, and they don't respond. So I get back on Monkey, bagging, and then this one girl, she like, I'll give you my Instagram so you can follow me. And that's what it clicked. It was like these girls just want followers, bro. I immediately unfollowed every single girl that didn't text me back.
the ask you good. You got some hitters though.
What you say?
You got some hitters though.
I got some that takes back, but then it fizzed out immediately when they found out we live so far apart. So I'm just going on there. If I do go on Monkey anymore, it's just gonna be like for shits and giggles or something, like to play guitar, sing a song, and
Yeah,
whatever happens.
I ain't never been on Monkey.
Cause you know you could download Monkey Food. You said you was gonna wait till you came over here, but bro, you could download Monkey and we can hop on there like as a like duo,
For sure. What you be seeing on there?
huh,
What you be seeing on Monkey?
bro? So far as a nigga, somebody, bro, somebody was too broke to buy the girls only junk. Who came on Monkey Food, stroking his shit food. This is how I know girls only wasn't on. Cause if girl only was on, I wouldn't have saw it. So this nigga wanted women and female, women and men to see his meat, bro.
He said he ain't mine.
Straight stroking his shit. It did. It was this one time for I think it was I was on Instagram and it was this Indian dude and he was no not Instagram. I was on Monkey and it was this Indian dude and he had said something about show me something, bro. I immediately skipped his ass. I was like, what, nigga? What?
Show me something.
He said, show me something, bro. It was like fill in the blank. Show me blank. I don't know what he said. I don't remember what he said. I was just like, nah, niggas tweaking.
Oh no. You done ran into any child predators there? You
Yes,
know,
I ran into some old ass niggas like you could tell they were stroking that shit, fool. Like camera vibrating and shit, camera shaking. I'm just like, okay, but and then, bro, I go on there and the only people I get called ugly by are the men, bro. Straight niggas calling me ugly. Crazy. Like, am I supposed to be appeasing to you, bro?
which is weird. Of why mostly is dudes calling another dude ugly.
I mean, girls will think it, but they won't say it. And dudes, they gonna be blatantly honest with you. See, I like that, but then again, it's like, why am I supposed to be appeasing in your eyes? Why am I supposed to look good in your eyes? So if a girl were to call me ugly, then that's when I would step back and be like, huh, because I already know I ain't the most attractive person, but being called ugly by a male versus a female is completely different.
Yeah, because you want to be attracted to the female.
Mm. Now imagine a female pulling you to the side and sincerely sitting you down and being like, "You're ugly." It was shatter me, bro.
It was
No,
sad.
that would shatter me, bro. Like you had to pull me to the side to tell me this shit.
I had to pull you to the sideline right quick, take you out the game. I about to order the surround sound system out to
Did you give it to your daddy?
No,
Because I remember you said something about buying a surround sound. You have a lot of surround sound systems.
two, and then it's another one coming. It was $10, bro. I don't know if it's gonna be worth anything. So see.
Do you got one yourself?
No, that's the one that's coming on Temu.
So you bought your parents the expensive one. You just buy yourself the Temu junk.
Yeah, because the logic is like once I start making serious money for my career, I'm gonna buy me a big mass with OD sound system. Like I'm gonna fully upgrade everything around me.
You have a theater in that junk.
For sure.
And I want to, if I like well, when I do get some bread like that, if I'm still living here, like if I'm still young, I'm gonna extend my room, bro. There is no space in this gym.
How you gonna extend your room?
I'm gonna take this wall right here with the curtains on it and push it backwards, like take down the balcony and everything, make it bigger, make the balcony bigger, but just extend this.
But I don't know if your parents don't let you. Fiddle.
Ain't about what they gonna let me for, cause I'm gonna have the bread to where if something goes wrong, like if I leave a hole in the wall and a family of snakes come in it, bit, I'll just buy another crib.
You gonna be like that.
I'm just gonna be like that for hopefully.
Emotional attachment to the house, not about the money
I know I'm gonna get an exact replica.
of the land and everything.
Like it's gonna like the grass gonna have every lump that this grass does. Everything that this house has, that house is gonna have. It's gonna feel like home, but it ain't home. You know what I'm saying?
Type perfect replica. When it comes to making decisions about your life currently, I think it's like controlling you.
What'd you say?
When it comes to making decisions about your life, where you are right now, who is the head master?
Who is controlling the decisions that I make?
Yeah,
I don't think nobody's controlling the decisions I make. I mean, it's people in favor of ruling my decisions, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? I
well,
mean, huh?
well, you say that when you're living in a box.
Why would I say they can't rule my decision?
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, bro, you make your own decisions. Nobody makes them for you. Like uh, the people around you, adults, it doesn't matter. Like adults, children, whoever's trying to push you into a decision or force you a certain way, they can't do it truly unless they have a gun to your head, unless they're threatening your life. They can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can always choose how you want it to go. Now, the consequences via that choice is different though. Some consequences are larger than others, but at the end of the day, it's still your choice.
even if you have a gun to your head, you still have a choice. It comes down to priority. If you're willing
Yeah,
to die,
if you had like truly like
yeah,
all in all, no one can force you. Whether they have a gun to your head, whether they have the door open, no one can force you to do anything. The
then let me
consequence is just larger.
let me put it this way: who's controlling your circumstances right now?
Who's controlling the circumstances?
Yeah, that you're in here right now.
Mostly adults. Mostly adults. Yeah.
Would you be okay with it? Are you okay with that?
Am I okay with what?
Having your circumstances being controlled by adults.
As of now, I have no problem with my circumstances. Like the food that's being put in my mouth. I'm actually grateful of that being controlled by my my guardians. But the thing is, me as of now, I don't feel I'm mature enough or I'm ready enough to go out in the world on my own. And that's just me being honest. So I feel no type of way about someone, a guardian, having control over my circumstances, as in like what I put in my mouth and what how I live and the chores I do and stuff like that. I don't really have a problem with it. If I was 20 years old or 18 years old, 19 years old, then yeah, I probably want to move out or something. If that's what you meant by that question.
Well, there's two sides to it. One side I agree, the other side I do not, because too much control will actually hinder before you grow up. Like if you're able to control your situation, your circumstances now, you'll be better off when you get to those ages where you want to move out, stuff like that.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. I, s- I I agree with that 100%. Cause yeah, like wanting to get a job and not being able to get a job because someone doesn't want you to get a job, you not because you aren't suitable for a job or you're not of age or other things. You don't meet the requirements. It's just they just don't want you to get one. It's like why? You know what I'm saying? That could hinder. That I see what you're saying. It could hinder. It could hinder like future success. I see what you're saying though. But I think we should always be grateful though, because some people don't even have the option to get a job or live under a roof. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what circumstance I'm going through, as long as I'm living under a roof, I got a smile on my face, the people around me happy. I ain't too much worried about it because if it's gonna come, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. Everything doesn't have to be set out perfectly for something to happen.
Yeah. When people say you gotta be grateful, other people don't have the things you have. I don't know how to feel about that because honestly, truly, I do not feel bad. I don't. Of course, I'm grateful to all the hard work that's been put into the life I have, but it's not my life. It's not. So really, I'm the same as somebody that has nothing, being taken care of, living a life that's not mine, enjoying a life that's not mine. That's torture to me. I cannot continue to do this.
Okay. Um, with the whole be grateful for what you have, other people don't have it thing, I can see what you mean by that. But the thing with it, there is some truth in it. You know what I'm saying? And whether you're living your life and it's not yours, whether you're living someone else's life, I mean, you're still living life better than them. You know what I'm saying? And and comparing yourself to them, that's an easy way to to keep yourself down or put yourself into depression thinking about what other people got going, thinking about how other people are doing bad and you're doing good. They can put you in a bad spot. But even just thinking about it for a second, it can make you grateful. It could open your eyes to a lot of things. So I'm not just sitting here saying like you should always think about what other people got going on and not yourself because your problems are real as well. It's just I think they got it a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they would rather be a maid. Well, some of those people would rather be a maid in a rich man's house, eating whatever they want, doing whatever they want, but not living their own life, rather than living the same exact way in a small world country with no resources, no food, no nothing.
You say something like that, I think it's come down to again priority, purpose, drive for what you really need and want. I don't feel bad. I don't. Maybe it's because I haven't experienced what they experienced, mostly because I haven't experienced what they've experienced. But I believe when I'm put in any situation, I'd be able to get through it because I need my purpose. It's not a want anymore. It's a need.
That's a good way to think. Like no matter what you go through, you're gonna be able to get through it. But I want you to think. Okay, what gave you your purpose? What is your purpose?
My purpose is to be, I want to be so successful. Not only successful, I want to be so wealthy, so successful, so powerful. I want to be a powerful human being that the world has no other choice but to listen to me. And then I will explain my point of view and I will leave.
So, where do you think you got that purpose from?
My life experiences, how I've been feeling, the drive I've had, and God. I feel like my purpose is so much more than what this world has ever known. and I will stand beside it. Watch on become nothing though. That'd be hilarious.
Cause that's yo. Let's expand into that a little bit. Cause when you when you got a purpose so big, bro, I understand exactly what you're saying. When you got a purpose so big and you strive so hard for it, and then you just start thinking like you putting in so much work. What you put in is what you get out. What you put in is what you get out. You hear that all the time. You put in as much as you can, and you see no results. Like imagine it, and then you get to that point. Imagine you do that, you do it, you work as hard as you can, and you get to the point where it's like I should be up right now. Why am I not up? And then you realize like that's not what I'm here for.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
everybody here for a purpose. I think there's just different ways of achieving that purpose. And if success isn't a way of achieving that purpose, I feel like yeah, you wouldn't need it.
yeah,
But either way, I still believe that no matter what your circumstances, no matter who's against you, if you want something, you'll have it. So that belief of putting in so much work and still not getting nothing out, or be like working all my 10 years and still being a bum at 38, that's that belief doesn't hold water with me because no matter no matter what, I feel like if you put in enough work, you'll get whatever you're striving to achieve. So I wouldn't
if
even
you,
let that bother.
uh, you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Or, I was just asking, making sure. But
Mm.
if you honestly put in 10 years straight of effort and you yield no results, that means A, you don't know what you're doing. B, you have do everything. And C, you're not evolving. You're not learning from your mistakes. So everything that you have did wrong, all the time you have wasted is your fault. Is your fault. And if you can't accept it, then you're not in the right mindset to even succeed. So I will see why God hasn't blessed you with what you want. Like you have to mentally and physically be prepared for your own destiny. And that's what people don't see. Like they do not prepare themselves. They do not build themselves. They do not evolve themselves. And I believe like if they do achieve their goals, they will become corrupt, greedy. They will not have the morals to be able to sustain or to grow, or they even become worse than what they already are with their goals achieved. So that's my point of view.
Yeah. I believe that too. If you can't take the the lashings of failure,
Hmm.
then like you're not gonna be successful because for success you have to fail. But I think the problem is people think well some people well I'm not in my field of where I want to be yet, but I have experienced failure. And I have experienced inconsistency. I have experienced letting failure get to me. And if you let failure get to you and you don't fix it, you don't fix what you feel that you don't learn from your mistakes. You're just gonna keep making that same mistake over and over and over. And you can't blame nobody else for you making that mistake. So I really agree with it. Like if you make a mistake, you continue making that mistake over and over and over long periods of time, there is nobody you can blame but yourself. You put yourself in that position. You decided to put yourself in that position.
And you have nobody else to blame but yourself for your hard work and dedication, supposedly, quote unquote.
And then when some people, I truly believe if you're not meant to have it, you won't have it. I believe, I believe if you work towards having something, you're gonna have it. But if say I think there's a set there's a base there's a base like amount of money or power that every person is going to achieve. Not like an average or nothing, but when someone is conceived, like this might be a dumb belief, but when someone is conceived, there's a base amount of if you put in this much work, this is how much you're gonna get out of it. But if your purpose is to rise above whatever that base limit is, then your base limit is not gonna be someone else's base limit. You know what I'm saying? It sounds stupid, but
I
it,
see where you're coming from, though.
yeah,
I would change it to a perspective that's like when you're born, you're this person, and as you evolve, like as you, because you evolve yourself, you could become a completely different person, right? With completely different goals, completely different potential at that point. So I can see that. As you're born mentally, you're only capable of this amount because you're only capable of this amount of work. As you evolve and become a different person, you're capable of so much more. That's
yeah.
like,
It's like it's like you. So say someone in another country that's probably struggling right now versus you being 16, um no, you being 17, right? You being 17, him being 17, and his goals is to be successful, your goals is to be successful, but y'all both of y'all goals could be completely different. Like everyone can have completely different versions of success. So his success could be having a medium-sized house, taking care of his family, and living the rest of his days. So I don't gauge success by how much power you have, how much money you have. Success is in the eyes of the beholder.
yeah. And that's why I come to respect people like my parents and other people that have goals to just live out their lives comfortably, to go to work every day and to work hard for what they have. They don't want all of this, all of that. They want to be comfortable because they're so used to being uncomfortable and they're so sick of it. And I can see where they're coming from and what they truly have created. People such as my parents and other people that have fought out the life that they have. They have theirs. I have mine. I plan to get mine though.
Yeah, and then I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna tell this little story. Like one time I was me and my mom was talking about something. I was like, I don't, cause she was like pushing me, bro. She kept asking me what I wanted to do, what I wanted this and that, and I was like, I want to be this. I don't want to be making $30,000 on average a year. I don't want to be doing it. I don't want to be making $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year. I just don't want to because at some point, if something happens, you're still gonna worry about money. You're still gonna worry about money. And she was like, and it came off as arrogant, which is something I don't believe I am. It came off as arrogant. She was like, you say this, you say that, but $50,000 is a lot of money to some people. Is this and that. It's good money to some people. This and that, that and this. And I'm like, that's not what I said. I didn't say that it wasn't good money. I just said it wasn't what I want. I'm not looking down on those people because how am I gonna look down on those people when I'm making fucking $100 a year now, right now? Like, how am I looking down on them? I'm just saying that's not what I want.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I want more than that, and I respect those people 100%, bro. Because I really like when you said they want to live comfortably because they've been living uncomfortable. That's so truthful. Because my grandparents, my mama, everybody, and my most people in my family have all had it rough, and people say I'm the black sheep of my family. I'm gonna do this for my family. I'm gonna do that for my family. When in reality, I think even if you're the breadwinner of your family, even if you're the one that bring in all the racks, you taking care of your grandma, you taking care of your mom, you taking care of the rest. You taking care of your family for the rest of their life. I think those that precede you, the ones that came before you, they did more for your family than you're doing for your family now.
Yeah.
All of those tallied up into like all of those before you added up is gonna be more than what you're doing now, in my opinion.
It's just steps, slow, steady. I want to be the root of the Smith heritage. I want to be so powerful, so wealthy, so knowledgeable. I'll write books that 200 years from now, my family will read and be able to pursue life from an angle that only I knew. I just have so much that I want to do.
Yeah, bro, and that's inspiring. When you have a heart like that, when you have goals like that, when you have a purpose like that, and you speak about it around other people, that gets other people fired up, and that's a good thing, bro. Because one of these days, fool, you're gonna be in a TED talk, fool, on the stage somewhere, talking about all the shit you achieved, bro, and you're gonna inspire somebody, bro. You're gonna inspire uh, a teenager in the crowd. You're gonna inspire a photographer in the crowd, a writer, somebody, bro. You're gonna inspire somebody, fool, and they're gonna become something great, bro. Shit, they might even pass you. Thing is, with people like you and people that spread like sheer willpower like that, you can't get that nowhere else. You can't get that type of inspiration nowhere else. You can't get it out of the quotes. You can't get it out of the reels. You can't get it out of the edits. It's just pure. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah,
speak about your goals and your purpose and your passion, uh, like stuff like that, when you speak about your passion and purpose and goals and stuff around other people, and it's that enticing, it will inspire other people to do more.